For the first time, my ministry, together with the Jewish agency, decided to start funding of Lapid.
Lapid is the coalition of organizations that are committed to offering rewarding and educational study and tour programs in Israel for high school-age students.
Most likely the best thing I've ever done.
In one word, incredible.
When we landed, the plane went crazy and everyone was clapping and crying and just so happy to be here.
The vision of Lapid is to strengthen the bond of Jewish high school students with Israel and Judaism, and this is achieved via the plethora of program choices available from the coalition organization members.
It's just such an amazing experience, and it makes you realize how lucky you are to be a Jew in Israel.
The entire place is magical, it feels. You look and you see the Western Wall, you see the beautiful gold buildings, the rooftops, and you feel home. This really is home.
It's just this sense of not being alone, being with everyone and having this community that's a wonderful thing.
Lapid works as a vital link in the chain that strives to strengthen the individual's bond with Israel during the phase of shaping self-identity. Teenage participants are engaged at a unique time in their lives on a journey through Israel that will point the way to a more meaningful future.
To get the whole chronological sweep of Jewish history, 3,500 years, and to go from place to place, study about it, and then visit it.
Wow, look at this!
Here we're learning Hebrew for an hour and a half a day, and everyone on the kibbutz speaks Hebrew, so it's very easy to practice.
Programs are specifically created to come before college decisions are made, and thus can positively impact a student's choice of school, studies, social circles, and extracurricular activities. The Lapid experience also empowers participants with the ability to face potential anti-Semitism with greater Israel advocacy skills.
The TLs have been really cool. It's so interesting that we're sitting in a classroom learning about Israel, and then the next day we're out there going to the places, learning about Masada and then climbing it.
Like 2 months ago I didn't know them, and now I'm going to go home with like the greatest friend.
I now know why I do the Jewish things that I do.
I love seeing Israel for the first time with a group of people who I didn't know at the beginning, who I really have nothing in common with other than my religion, and we just built a family through that in Israel.
Lapid graduates act as positive influences on their communities and imbue in their immediate personal circles, parents, siblings, and friends, a love of Israel.
Coming to Israel, you can have experiences that you can't have anywhere else in the world.
Being able to be Jewish and open about it and have everyone be used to it.
You can walk around with a kippah on, you can walk around with a chayr, and everybody gets it. They don't ask you questions.
I came back and just wanting to really invest myself into the field of Jewish history.
Share the passion of Israel that I now feel.
Participants travel to Israel and then return home to synagogues, youth groups, camps, and schools, energized and resolved to act as strong advocates on behalf of the Jewish state and the Jewish people.
My life as a Jewish person has been changed forever.
This is the most amazing tour that I've ever been on.
I think it's very important to make sure that young Jews visit our country. They will always remember how central Israel is to Jewish identity today.
The Lapid program, bringing high school kids to Israel was a meaningful experience of studies and living in Israel, in the state of Israel. And Jewish agency will be part of this extremely important program.
For the people who are considering, all I have to say is stop considering and just come, because it's the best summer you're ever going to have.
Currently, Lapid brings more than 12,000 teenagers to Israel annually and has brought over 500,000 teens to Israel in the past 35 years.